The day begins. The first light of dawn gently nudges the world awake, casting a golden hue over the suburban landscape. Light filters through the curtains, illuminating the room with a soft, warm glow. It's a moment of quiet beauty, a prelude to the day ahead. You wake, stretching beneath the warmth of a duvet. The body unfurls, shaking off the remnants of sleep, preparing for the tasks that lie ahead. A simple task awaits, making the bed, a seemingly insignificant act, yet it holds the promise of structure and discipline. Yet for many it marks the start of a productive, ordered day. This small act sets the tone, a foundation upon which the rest of the day is built, a small victory against the encroaching chaos of life. Each smoothened sheet, each fluffed pillow, a testament to one's ability to create order from disorder. This act, repeated daily, becomes ritual, a grounding practice that anchors the mind and body, preparing them for the day's challenges. A signal to the mind. Order is imposed, the chaos of the night is tamed, and a sense of control is restored. A sense of calm descends. The bedroom, once a place of rest, now becomes a sanctuary of intention and purpose. The bedroom, a sanctuary of rest, is now also a space of intention. The day can begin with a clear mind and a focused heart. But what of those who choose to leave the duvet undisturbed, the pillows askew? Is their day destined for disarray, or is there a different rhythm to their morning? Is their day destined for disarray, or do they find freedom in the lack of structure, embracing the spontaneity that comes with it? Are they forfeiting a sense of control in the face of the unknown? Or are they simply navigating life in a different way, finding their own balance amidst the chaos? Or is there another truth to uncover? Perhaps in the end it's not about the bed at all, but about the choices we make and the intentions we set for our day. The bed-making ritual, whether embraced or ignored, reflects our approach to life. It's a mirror of our mindset, a small act with profound implications. So as the day begins, consider the bed, to make or not to make. The choice is yours, and with it, the tone for the day is set. The advocates for a made bed are numerous. They speak of the sense of accomplishment it brings, a small win to start the day. This, they argue, spills over into other aspects of life. Work, relationships, personal goals. This act of order can be empowering. It suggests a mastery over one's environment, a haven from the unpredictable world outside, a place where things are right as they should be, a visual reminder that chaos can be tamed. But is this sense of control an illusion? A temporary comfort blanket in a world that ultimately defies our attempts at complete order? And at what cost does this pursuit of control come? There is no denying the visual appeal of a well-made bed. The crisp lines, the plumped pillows, the smooth expanse of the duvet. It speaks of peace, of tranquility, a visual balm for a mind bombarded by the constant stimulation of modern life. This visual order can translate into a sense of mental calm, a reduction in stress, a feeling of being grounded, of having a place where everything is in its right place. This can be especially true in a world where so much feels outside our control. But is this sense of calm dependent on external order? Or can true inner peace exist even amidst the chaos of an unmade bed? The link between a made bed and increased productivity is a popular one. The theory goes that this small act of discipline sets the tone for the day. It primes the mind for accomplishment. Tasks, big and small, are tackled with renewed vigor. And indeed, there is evidence to suggest that those who make their bed regularly tend to be more organized, more goal-oriented. They approach their day with a sense of purpose. They are driven to succeed. But is this a causal relationship? Or are there other factors at play? Do those who prioritize productivity simply gravitate towards order in all aspects of their lives? But what happens when the pursuit of order becomes an obsession? When the desire for a perfectly organized space starts to consume our thoughts and dictate our actions? When the making of the bed becomes less about a sense of accomplishment and more about a fear of imperfection? When each wrinkle in the sheets feels like a glaring flaw that must be corrected at all costs? When the need for control overshadows the joy of spontaneity? When every item out of place feels like a personal failure and the pressure to maintain order becomes overwhelming? This is the danger of excessive organization. It can turn our living spaces into sources of stress rather than sanctuaries of peace. The clutter may be gone, but the anxiety remains. It can become a prison of our own making, a place where the walls are lined with perfectly arranged items, but the freedom to relax and enjoy is nowhere to be found, a source of anxiety rather than peace. The constant need to maintain order can lead to a never-ending cycle of stress and dissatisfaction, a barrier to creativity and innovation. When our minds are preoccupied with keeping everything in its place, there's little room left for new ideas and spontaneous moments of inspiration. A way of shutting out the unexpected, the messy, the beautiful chaos of life. By striving for perfection, we may miss out on the serendipitous moments that bring joy and meaning to our lives. For some, the unmade bed becomes a symbol of rebellion, a small act of defiance against the relentless pursuit of perfection, a refusal to conform to arbitrary standards, an embrace of the idea that life doesn't have to be perfectly ordered to be fulfilling. A celebration of the imperfect, the spontaneous, the joy of living life on one's own terms. It's a reminder that sometimes the most beautiful moments are found in the midst of chaos. Section 6. The stifling embrace of structure. The human mind craves structure. It gives us a sense of security, of knowing what to expect. But too much structure can be stifling. It can limit our potential, our ability to adapt, to grow. Imagine a life where every moment is planned, every task scheduled, where spontaneity is banished and creativity is stifled by the relentless pursuit of order. Is this truly a life well lived? Or is there a balance to be found? A way to embrace structure without sacrificing spontaneity? To find order amidst the chaos and joy in the unexpected? Section 7. Finding your own rhythm. The truth, as with most things in life, lies somewhere in the middle. There is no right or wrong answer to the question of the unmade bed. It is a matter of personal preference, of finding the balance that works best for you. Some thrive on routine, on the sense of control that comes with a perfectly made bed. Others find joy in the freedom of leaving things undone, of embracing the messiness of life. The key is to be honest with yourself about what you need, to listen to your intuition, to create a life that feels authentic to you regardless of what society dictates. Section 8. The joy of spontaneity. There is a certain magic in the unplanned, the unscripted. In the moments that take us by surprise, that remind us that life is not meant to be lived according to a rigid set of rules. These moments of spontaneity, of unbridled joy, are often what make life worth living. They remind us to embrace the present moment, to let go of our need for control, and to simply be. And sometimes, the most spontaneous act of all is to leave the bed unmade, to revel in the freedom of a messy room, to allow yourself to be perfectly imperfect. Section 9. Conclusion. The unmade bed, a symbol of freedom. In the grand tapestry of life, the act of making or not making one's bed is but a tiny thread. This seemingly mundane decision can hold deeper meanings and reflect our inner world, yet it can be a powerful symbol. The unmade bed can represent a sense of freedom, a break from societal expectations, and a personal choice to prioritize other aspects of life over rigid routines. A reflection of our values, our priorities, our relationship with the world around us. It can signify a moment of rebellion, a declaration of independence, or simply a focus on more pressing matters. So the next time you wake up and face the choice of whether or not to make your bed, take a moment to consider what truly matters to you. Is it the neatness and order, or is it the freedom to start your day without constraints? Embrace the freedom to choose your own path, to create a life that is both meaningful and joyful. This small act can be a reminder that you have control over your own life and decisions. For in the end, it is not the state of our bedrooms, but the state of our hearts that truly matters. The unmade bed is a symbol, a metaphor for the choices we make and the lives we lead. It reminds us that true freedom lies in the ability to choose what brings us peace and happiness.